guys, and welcome back to the channel About That Much. My name is Eva and I'm so glad that you found us. Today I am getting to those canning projects, well at least the start of the canning projects. So if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing as we're bringing out new content all the time. Let's jump into today's vlog. In my last top-up grocery haul, you saw me buying San Marzano tomatoes and some plum tomatoes. So we are making tomato sauce. Well, the start. What I am going to do is I'm just coring them. So we're just coring them and I'm cutting them into chunks. I'm slinging them in. So as you can see, I'm coring them. I'm then gonna cut them in half and throw them in. And that's what I'm going to do with all the tomatoes that I can get in here. And I'm also going to see if I can get my freezer ones out as well. It's going to be one of those guys. What I will do is I will bring you back when I've got all the tomatoes chopped and cored and slung in the slow cooker. Right guys, yeah, you see right, I had to bring out my second large slow cooker. That was enough to feel I know it reduces down, and once it's reduced down and I've blended it, it will probably fit into one, but for now I've got room to come in to be able to stir without worrying it's going to slosh over. We did put in from my freezer some little small tomatoes that we had got, and I had a bag of them put by, so that's all in there. So that won't be ready. I'll probably be able to blend it down in a couple of hours, but it will need to reduce down overnight. So I will check on this. What's the time? Just gone 5:15. So I check on this at just gone 7, see if I can blend it down. I'll bring you back if I do blend it down. And then in the meantime, I have 6 bags of garden peas that you'd have seen in my last haul as well, that need to be shelled. So I'll pressure cook them tomorrow. We'll try to shell them tonight, ready for tomorrow. And in the process of that, I will set up ready for a fermentation. Okay guys, that is cooking down, but they're still not quite soft enough to be blended. It's got both very lovely. And now we've got the pressure canner, the peas shelled, and we're going to start working on the peas. I am using the Complete Guide to Home Canning. You can hear my kettle boiling. That's because they've got to be bring to a boil. Then I've got to put boiling water. Right, let's have a look. So it says raw pack, fill hot jars with raw peas, add boiling water, leave 1 inch headspace. Do not shake or press down peas. So we are going to do that, and pints and quarts, its process time is 40 minutes. So mine's not going to be in pints, mine is in, here's my jars, they're in 3/4 pints, half pints. So let me set you up where you can see what I will be doing, and we will get this project going. Touch of the late night cannon. It's just 8:45 at night. And let's see what we can do. Right. Okay. My jars are warm, and all I'm going to do is fill these, leaving a 1 inch headspace. So I'm just going to use my hands, they are clean, because I've just washed out all my jars and got them nice and warm. Sitting clean. Make sure you debubble. That one's dropped. Too much. Debubble, double check. Yep, that's too much. I'm just going to wipe the rims just with some water, because it's not sticky, it's only hot water itself. I'm still going to do the process. Lids. Now our rings. Fingertip tight. I should actually have shown you how I've got them. There we are. on. I can then clean up my mess. And we will allow this to vent for 10 minutes. Once it's vented, we will then pressure can it. For my elevation is 40 minutes, and that's under 10 pounds of pressure, but I've got a weighted gauge. So bear with me while I tidy up my mess, and hopefully we can get to sorting out these tomato sauces. Right guys, I'm going to be able to blend them up. They are nice and soft, they're getting there, as you can see. So I'm going to try and set you up so you can watch, but I will play some music for you because you don't need to hear the sound of my blender, but they're both the same. So let me set you up. Right, what I'm going to do is bring over some from this other side. See if I can get it into one. Right guys, my camera has decided to, now how do I put this, cropped most of my files that I've just done for you all. Yeah, I need a new camera. It's one of those, and it's really super frustrating, but I can at least show you what I've been doing. So I think where it runs out is that my peas are in the pressure canner. I will show you this because this is the following day, and I will say now that is the spaghetti sauce in my steam canner. But here are my peas. They all sealed, every single one of them, as you can see. They've been washed, they've been roast, they actually was put away. I've had to pull them back out again. So yes, that with that camera is going in the bin in just a few minutes. So I'm frustrations, but the peas sealed lovely. You also would have seen me do this, but the camera, but I can tell you what I did. I sliced some lemons and I sliced some ginger, and I used raw honey. Well, this is my raw honey. I get it off of Amazon. It's Estonian. It's absolutely delicious. My kids literally fight over it. So I put about a tablespoon of honey in the bottom, and then I've layered some ginger. Then I've layered a lemon slice, some more honey, and I've done that all the way up on both jars. So you're making sure that you cover everything with raw honey, which is what's done. You see it's floating, and every day you will turn it upside down like this, give it a shake. You make sure that it stays all coated in the honey. That is that, and you ferment it for 14 days. It's ever so easy, you can't go wrong really. Just be sure that everything is below and covered in that honey. So there was that. As you can see, I've got 2 jars on the go, and I will burp it every day, and I will turn it probably several times a day to make sure everything gets covered in the honey. And the rest, the leftover of the lemons went in here, and the tomato pulp that we used, that I because I put the, let's back up a bit. When I did the tomato sauce, I blended it down, and then I put it through a food mill to get all the pills, and that wasn't blending down as much as I'd like, so I wanted a smooth mixture. So all the pills and all the seeds were left, and I put them on a dehydrator tray, filled with cling film over the top, put just a few holes in to let the air flow, because my heat comes up from the bottom and not from the top. So that went overnight and totally dried out lovely. So I blended that down with some corn flour to stop it clumping, because it does tend to clump otherwise. And I don't mind corn flour in this, because this is used to thicken soups and stews and things like that anyway, so that's fine. But there's no waste. No waste. So that's all the pulp from all those tomatoes. Went down into one little jar, which is good. As I said, they're due to come out in 18 minutes. And basically, for pints, I use citric acid in mine, so it's a 1/4 teaspoon per pint jar. I then fill it up, 1/4 inch headspace, and then it cans for 35 minutes for my altitude and that, so you check yours. So once that is done, I will bring you back to show you the finished product, and hopefully nothing else will go wrong for me. Who knows? Okay guys, this has just finished. Let me pop that over there. I've got 9 pints. Now let me see if I can do this. Carry each one over. And that's them all done. They will sit there till tomorrow morning, when I will wash them and write on them. So, okay, this week's £1.50 pantry challenge. If you don't know why I do this challenge, I will link up in the iCards a video I've done explaining why I do what I do. But basically it is to encourage everyone to build a pantry, and showing that you don't need a lot of money to do it. You can do it on as little as £1.50 a week. So in this pantry challenge we also do sweet treats, single ingredients, convenience foods, mouthwash, toothpaste, toothbrushes, paracetamol, ibuprofen, packets, tins, you name it, we go from A to Z. So this week's we have got a pack of custard creams, and that's the Belmont biscuits. We've got a pack of fig rolls and a jar of mint sauce for lamb. I love my mint sauce on my lamb. So this is this week's £1.50. I'm going to call this video done because, as you can see, it's a hot day here in the UK and I've been canning, so I am absolutely dripping and I just want to sit down. I'm frustrated with my camera. I have lost count how many weeks this camera's been playing up, and now it's just, yeah, out of 20 clips, only 3 would play. Yeah. Sad, it's annoying, but I'm going to call this done. I'm exhausted, and what I will do, I will catch you on the next one, guys. So don't forget to hit that subscribe and ring that notification bell. That way you won't miss any videos. Till next time, guys. Bye. Take care.